Right now, Weekend Mornings, details on how Friday night's severe storms have impacted southern Wisconsin and the effort to clean up the path of damage. Also, the road to campaign 2024 continues to ramp up, with former President Donald Trump going to Iowa this weekend, and President Biden's remarks about his son, Hunter.
And we are looking at a really beautiful start to our morning. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60. We'll see how long this nice weather will last coming up.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Weekend Mornings. It's Sunday, July 30th. I'm Kyle Pazorski. It is 7 o'clock. Let's take a look outside this morning with Kelly Slivka for the day ahead. What's happening this morning, Kelly?
You know, not a lot. You know, we had all those storms on Friday night, and now on the backside of that storm system, we've got some drier air coming in from the north. So that's allowed these temperatures to cool off. In fact, we've seen some 40s up to the north and northern parts of the state. We're sitting in the low 60s in southern areas of Wisconsin, so a very comfortable start to our Sunday. As you plan your day, looking at plenty of sunshine, maybe a few cumulus clouds popping up, temperatures getting up very close to 80. Very low humidity, going to be a beautiful afternoon for us. Up in La Crosse, we're looking at temperatures near 80 as well, with a northwest wind up there around 10 miles per hour. Looks like this nice weather is going to continue for a few more days. There are a few chances of rain going into the next week. We'll talk more about it coming up.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Friday night storms caused plenty of damage in southern Wisconsin, uprooting trees and sending construction signs flying. Dane County Emergency Management says most of their damage reports came from trees and branches down, but it was the power outages that made the night a tough one for the tens of thousands of customers who lost electricity, as well as the utility crews working overnight to get it back. Braden Ross has the details.
There's never a good time for the power to go out. We certainly understand that.
Friday night. Violent storms taking out power to almost 50,000 customers across southern Wisconsin.
We appreciate everyone's patience because we know it's never fun to lose power.
But just 12 hours later, that number dropped by almost 90%.
You never know when you're going to wake up. Is that number going up or down? You know, what's the damage assessment looking like?
The utility companies had their crews out there last night right away, and they'd been working all night in the dark.
But Friday's storm created dangerous situations for crews. Heavy rain and flash flooding across Madison, limiting workers' ability to help.
And the National Weather Service has a saying, turn around, don't drown. So driving through floodwaters is a bad idea.
Our crews that are out there understand they're not going to put themselves in jeopardy, yet at the same time, you know, as quickly and safely as they can, they're going to get on scene and start that restoration work.
For utility companies, triage is the magic word after a big outage.
We're going to target critical customers, for example, hospitals, water pumping stations, things like that. We're going to target those. And the outages that will get the largest number of customers back on. Those are kind of our top priorities.
And as far as Dane County Emergency Management is concerned, it's preparation that truly saves the day.
A lot of vigilance, a lot of dedication to people's safety. And I think kudos to first responders, to emergency management, to 911 center, to our utilities, everybody else who was involved getting ready for the storms.
Reporting in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
As a reminder, you can stay up to date on weather on our First Warn Forecast Weather app. It has hourly forecast, road conditions, and the latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store just by searching WISC Weather. A popular Madison event will be coming to an end after this week. It was announced Saturday that this year's CrossFit Games will be the last ones held in Madison for the foreseeable future. Since 2017, the Alliant Energy Center has hosted the games with a couple of events on the Capitol Square. Destination Madison told News 3 Now earlier this week that the games would not be returning for a 7th year. On Saturday, organizers confirmed the move, citing a desire to expose new people to CrossFit. A new location will be announced at the end of the ongoing competition season. The 2023 CrossFit Games will be held this week from August 1st through the 6th at the Alliant Energy Center. Some news for our viewers in the Cooley region. The Winona Law Enforcement Center will be temporarily closed today. It will be closed to the public due to the construction of the jail facility. The closure is only temporary and is anticipated to last up to 4 hours. Anyone who needs to speak with an officer on duty can call the Law Enforcement Center's phone number listed on your screen. The 2024 presidential race is heating up with several Republican candidates stumping in Iowa this weekend. Yesterday, former President Trump held a rally in Pennsylvania, and even as he faces federal charges, the frontrunner is urging his opponents to drop out. Bradley Blackburn has reports.
More than a dozen Republicans are now running for president, stumping in Iowa, laying out their case. But the frontrunner says they're wasting their time.
I think it's time for Ron DeSanctimonious and so many of those other clowns on the stage. Now, you had to see Iowa. They're speaking to people that aren't even listening. They're talking. They're waiting for me, I have to say. They're waiting for me.
With less than a month to go until the first Republican presidential debate, former President Trump is toying about whether he'll participate.
Should we not do the debate? You people just want entertainment.
Last week, 3 new charges were added to the federal case against Trump. While he's in serious legal trouble, some primary voters seem less concerned.
They're just trying to smear his name, and it's not working.
It's why Trump's opponents would rather talk about President Biden, several criticizing him for failing to acknowledge a 7th grandchild fathered by Hunter Biden.
I have 6 grandchildren, and I'm crazy about them.
On Friday, President Biden reversed course, releasing a statement acknowledging the 4-year-old girl named Navy, saying this is not a political issue, it's a family matter.
I welcome the president acknowledging his little granddaughter.
Last month, Hunter Biden settled a child support case with the girl's mother. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
The first Republican debate is scheduled to take place August 23rd in Milwaukee. Fox News, which is hosting the debate, says 7 candidates have met polling and fundraising requirements to qualify. Overnight, a shooting happened in Lansing, Michigan, leaving 5 injured and 2 in critical condition. That's according to Lansing Police Department, who say first responders arrived shortly after 1 a.m. this morning. There is now a multi-jurisdictional effort between area police and sheriff's departments. Lansing police say 3 arrests have been made so far. On Saturday, superstar swimmer Katie Ledecky left Michael Phelps' record for career wins in her wake, earning the most individual world titles with her 16th gold medal in Japan. The amazing Ledecky is now the first ever swimmer to win 6 consecutive world championships in the same event after winning the 800-meter freestyle event. The U.S. swimmer coming home in a time of 8 minutes, 08.87 seconds. Ledecky has 7 individual Olympic gold medals. She's hoping to break Jenny Thompson's record of 8 and make her the most decorated swimmer of all time. Some news around Wisconsin now. 2 people were killed and 2 others were injured when a pair of aircraft collided in the air Saturday afternoon. The collision occurred between a helicopter and gyrocopter just after noon in Oshkosh at the south end of the EAA AirVenture flight line. The 2 injured in the crash were rushed to the hospital and are in stable condition. The NTSB reports the 2 aircrafts belong to event attendees and were not involved in the air show. The crash is under investigation. Meanwhile, just a couple hours before, 2 people were killed when a plane crashed into Lake Winnebago. Officials reported 1 body has been recovered by divers, with search efforts continuing for the second. EAA AirVenture confirmed the plane was at the AirVenture Festival. 1 person was found unresponsive.
We have to look at each of these accidents separately because they are separate incidents. And the NTSB will be investigating and they'll be looking into it to see what exactly the cause of those accidents were.
There have been 5 crashes in the region during AirVenture, which started on Monday and concludes today. In the prior crashes, nobody had been seriously hurt. Still ahead, a road closure coming to a Madison Street, but before that happens, a festival taking place there today. We have the details next. Plus, you're taking a live look outside. Kelly has another check of your forecast just ahead.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new product, My Slippers. What makes my slippers different from those other slippers is my exclusive 4-layer design. I wanted my slippers to have everything you'd ever want in a pair of slippers.
When I first put my slippers on, I was like, wow, they feel great, and most importantly, they have the support that I need and a pair of slippers.
I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know we're having the biggest My Slipper closeout sale ever. Get our all-season My Slippers and sandals at clearance prices. They're made with our patented impact gel that absorbs and releases pressure so you can comfortably wear them all day long. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our all-season My Slippers, originally on sale for $59.98, now only $25, or our sandals for just $19.50. Quantities are extremely limited, so please order now.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit vrapwi.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
You got me.
Tag, you're it.
Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Well, what a beautiful Sunday morning, a beautiful day yesterday. We're going to repeat that today as temperatures get up very close to 80. The humidity is very low. Just a really nice end to our month. July coming to an end here pretty quickly. And we are looking at beautiful weather today. Temperatures in the upper 70s, close to 80. A lot of sunshine expected today. You have that nice northerly breeze coming in, and that's bringing in some of that drier air behind the storms that we had on Friday. This week, we don't have a whole lot of rain coming our way, maybe a few chances of rain, but taking a look at the three-day rainfall forecast, you notice that there's not much across much of the Great Lakes. Most of the storms will be falling down to our south because we're under this northwest flow. Right now, we're on the dry side of it, so that's why we're expecting quite a bit of sunshine, not only today, but that'll continue right through tomorrow. All the storms will be diving down to our south, going throughout parts of the plains, and that'll be affecting parts of Iowa and also Missouri, while much of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan should be fairly quiet as we go throughout much of this upcoming week. As the jet stream, once again, we're going to be under this northwest flow for the next couple of days. That's keeping that humidity low. Temperatures very comfortable for this time of July. As we get in the middle part of the week, we'll start to nudge up those temperatures a little bit as we go into the mid-80s, starting to notice a little bit more humidity. Nothing drastic, though, nothing like what we saw last week. Looks like that'll remain down to our south, but fairly quiet weather patterns setting up as we go throughout this upcoming work week. Temperatures starting out in the upper 50s to around 60 will rise through the 60s fairly quickly, but with that northwest flow, that humidity remains low. Just a few cumulus clouds expected for the afternoon as temperatures rise up into the mid-70s. Here going into the noon hour. Expecting partly sunny skies going into the late afternoon. Temperatures getting very close to 80 this afternoon. So a really nice Sunday for us. Temperatures near 80 in Madison, 82 tomorrow. Starting to crank up those numbers a little bit. with that northwest flow, we can't rule out these chances of showers and storms rolling in from the north and west, but they're going to be pretty slim. We're not expecting anything widespread. In La Crosse, the same thing. Maybe a little bit better chance, it looks like, by late Wednesday night into Thursday. Temperatures in the mid-80s, but you can see temperatures pretty seasonal for this time of July.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Wish I could join you out on the patio.
It's beautiful out here. I tell you what, come on out.
We'll have to. Thank you so much. Day one of the Atwood Fest on Madison's east side kicked off Saturday afternoon, offering plenty of activities for the whole family to enjoy. The two-day music festival features 3 stages for live music that are used to highlight local bands. It opened with the Convergence, which is 4 different parades that meet and come together at the festival grounds. The annual event is just a way for families to get together and enjoy what the Atwood community is really about.
Community is everything, especially we've learned over the pandemic we missed each other, and so being together once again means the world to me. I do believe that connection to one another is the meaning of life.
Saturday's musicians included Piper Road Spring Band, Frank Bush and the Names, and the New Primitives. Some highlights today are Jane Lee Hooker, Dub Foundation featuring Ja Boogie, and the Joel Patterson Trio. The event runs from 12 to 5 p.m. Nearby, a section of Atwood Avenue between Fair Oaks and Sugar Avenue is set to close for a month starting tomorrow. Earlier this week, I met up with some of the businesses which will feel the impact come Monday.
Things have been going overall pretty smoothly.
Construction cones line Atwood Avenue ahead of the final stage of reconstruction, a project which has been in the works since 2017.
It's a busy road with a lot around it. We're in Olbrich Park. There's the Olbrich Beer Garden on the other side, the gardens on this side. We have Garber Feed Mill close by, so there's a lot going on here and a lot of users.
Olbrich Botanical Garden sits right in the heart of the construction. Tom Fulmer says that while it has created confusion for guests coming in and out, it will all be worth it once complete.
So I think we're really excited for the finished product.
Quinn McConnell, who's the general manager of Glass Nickel Pizza on the corner of Atwood and Fair Oaks, agrees. His delivery drivers among the many who will have to adjust one last time.
The traffic builds up around rush hour at the corner here, so it's a little harder to get through this whole situation, during peak rush hour, but they're professionals.
His drivers, along with the many commuters, will have to detour, turning east on Fair Oaks to Milwaukee Street, then south to Walter before returning to Atwood. Confusing, but it could be worse.
We're sort of fortunate that we're at an intersection that has 3 main arteries to get out, so it's not as hard as it could be if we were farther that way or in some other location.
The final stage of reconstruction will wrap up at the end of August, including work to install a new water main, as well as sanitary and storm sewers.
Last night, Jonathan Taylor requested a trade from the Indianapolis Colts, but the team says they don't plan to honor that request. The news came following a meeting between the former Badger and the Colts owner, Jim Irsay. The two have been in a public contract dispute as Taylor wanted a contract extension heading into the final year of his rookie deal. Colts owner Irsay was quoted saying, "If I die tonight and Taylor is out of the league, no one is going to miss us." Kind of an odd statement. The league moves on, he says. Taylor joins a large group of NFL running backs, pushing owners for more fair pay. JT reported to Colts training camp on Wednesday, but watched from the sideline with an injury. When high school softball and baseball end, where do the kids play for the rest of the summer? Well, for the last 100 years, boys have played in American Legion baseball. But for softball players, there's really been nowhere to go other than travel ball, until now, that is. Yesterday in DeForest was the first ever Wisconsin American Legion softball tournament, bringing the state's best teams to compete for a state title. It took 3 years to set up, but for the Legion, providing these girls the same opportunity that the boys have had for the last century was worth every second.
It provides a venue for these kids to play, because right now, a lot of the summer ball is played with these elite club teams, which are really, really expensive. As a result, they weren't playing at all.
Girls' sports need to be in the limelight just the same as the boys. So it's we're in the 21st century, so let's all get on board. And I'm glad that we were able to host the first tournament.
When TJ Edwards was a senior at Wisconsin, Jack Sanborn joined the linebacker room as a freshman. Now, 5 years later, the pair have reunited, but this time doing so in a Bears uniform. Having that Madison connection will help down at Soldier Field, but Edwards says he still sees Sanborn as a kid, calling him the young buck, remembering the potential he saw in the freshman, while Jack remembers TJ as the man.
was kind of the man. He was kind of the guy in college, especially at the linebacker position. So, I mean, you come in as a freshman, you obviously just try to learn as much as possible. He's just a baller, and he's just a football guy.
I still got to call him a kid just because I've known him for so long, but see his progression and how he's, taking his game. I watched damn near every snap that he had last year when he was here just to kind of see how he was doing, and now that it comes full circle.
That's your morning sports fix. Have a sensational Sunday.
Coming up next, a look at the 500-mile RAGBRAI race through Iowa, wrapping up yesterday. We go there next here on Weekend Mornings.
Join me in the 608 weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Update your bath area for accessibility without skimping on style with one call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. In as little as one day, get a new walk-in tub or shower infused with Microban antimicrobial protection. Back with a lifetime warranty. And remember, once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. Now's the time to call during our triple savings sale. Save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments. Senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. And ask about Mad City's Do More discount for extra savings on new Eco Sky windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. Mad City is the company your neighbors trust.
They explained everything to us. They came and, on time when they said they were going to get the job done. So, everything was great.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, Mad City Baths is your trusted source for beautiful American-made baths and showers infused with Microban antimicrobial protection so they're easy to clean. And now during our triple savings sale, save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
What a beautiful Sunday morning we've got going on, and it looks like this nice weather will continue. We'll gradually crank up these numbers a little bit, but nothing drastic headed our way. So we are looking at beautiful weather today. Temperatures rising through the 70s, getting very close to 80. The humidity remains low. A lot of sunshine expected today. That'll continue tomorrow. As far as rainfall, we don't have a whole lot coming our way going into the upcoming week. Just slight chances of some showers and storms here and there. Planning your day, temperatures up in the upper 70s, very close to 80 this afternoon. Very comfortable temperatures with that sunshine, a few clouds rolling in this afternoon. And once again tonight, with that low humidity, those temperatures will drop into the middle to upper 50s going through the overnight. As you plan your day tomorrow, expecting more sunshine, maybe a couple degrees warmer as we climb into the lower 80s. So some really nice weather headed our way the next couple of days. 80 expected today here in Madison, 82. Tomorrow we'll get in the mid-80s by Tuesday and Wednesday. Just a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. No big rains in our forecast for La Crosse. Best chances of rain looks like that'll be coming in Wednesday night into a Thursday morning. Temperatures in the middle 80s by the middle part of the week.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Thousands of bicyclists made their way to Davenport, Iowa Saturday for the final day of the 500-mile RAGBRAI race. Solomon Lavieka recaps the extraordinary event.
Riders from across America made their way to Iowa for this very special occasion.
To start their journey, the riders dipped their back tire in the Missouri River and took off, heading east to Davenport and the Mississippi River. Though this is the 50th anniversary of RAGBRAI, it is the first time for several riders.
I just think this is really great way to see Iowa, really great way to see just the really nice people of Iowa. It's a beautiful state and it's a beautiful way to see part of the country, so I highly recommend it.
According to the Des Moines Register, there were 20,000 registered riders with an additional 9,000 one-day pass riders. The grueling statewide bicycle ride started last Sunday and took off out of Sioux City. During the excursion, the riders were tested as they battled extreme heat and severe weather.
It was good. There was several tough days with the weather that we faced. It's a good time. I would say the toughest part is the lack of sleep you get from the weather and camping. It's a really good test to see what you can do, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Riders concluded the race in Davenport, where they were greeted by hundreds of people cheering them on for their incredible achievement. For most riders, they were riding alongside someone they knew.
It means a lot. I think being able to do it with my wife and my sister-in-law and her husband, just making it a family thing really helped bring us along.
Riders crossed the finish line and made their way down the boat ramp at Veterans Memorial Park. There, they dipped their back tire in the Mississippi River, lifting their bikes above their head in triumph, officially concluding their statewide journey.
Looked like such a great time. There's still a half-hour news ahead here on Weekend Mornings. Next, we're running through the morning's top stories. We'll be right back.
If you ever find yourself in a negotiation, one that involves you or your family being injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side. One who will not blink. No matter the size of the case, you want an advocate, totally prepared, impossible to rattle. Someone who has recovered more million-dollar results for their clients than any other law firm in Wisconsin. You don't earn a reputation by bluffing. You earn it by fighting and winning since 1930. Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for Imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Are you sure about this?
I got this. I watched a video online. I'm good. I can't help you with that bruised ego, but I can help you replace this roof safely.
Let the experts at Feldco do the heavy lifting this summer with 30% off roofing and siding. Plus, no money down and no interest until 2025.
20% off Feldco roofing and siding ends Monday. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Look, Mom, I found one.
Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the two largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
Another weekend spent running errands. Hang on, I wonder if I can Instacart some of this stuff. I need to get paint for the deck, more cat treats and litter, and essentials for the week. Wow, Instacart's saving me trips to multiple stores, which means I can actually enjoy my Saturday and finally have time to play catch with the kids. When you want to run errands without running in circles, the world is your cart. Visit Instacart.com or download the app and get free delivery on your first order.
Like that bomb went off.
I'm on the scene of an explosion.
By the next morning, it had gone out of my account. Scammers have new tricks up their sleeve all the time.
I'm terrified to see his name again next to another little girl's name because nobody listens.
I'm feeling stressed looking over your shoulder.
To This half hour on weekend mornings, they went on strike for 2 weeks in May. Now True Stage workers taking their message to the Capitol Square. We have the details on Saturday's march. Also, soldiers welcome home Saturday at the Dane County Airport, bringing an end to their work in the Horn of Africa. We have the details on that.
And a beautiful start to our Sunday morning, very comfortable. We've got plenty of sunshine in our forecast today. We'll see if there's any rain that forecast this week coming up.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Weekend Mornings. Kelly Slifka is standing by with your first warm weather. Kelly, how are you doing on this Sunday morning?
You know, I'm loving it. You know, after the rain, the storms that we had on Friday, now we've got very comfortable temperatures, readings in the upper 50s to low 60s. You do notice that we are under a northwest flow, so typically we have that cooler, dry air coming in, and that's what we are expecting for this Sunday. Just a beautiful last couple of days of July expected. We've kind of lost that humidity that we had last week. Right now it's in the lower 60s in La Crosse, 60 right now in Madison as well. So very comfortable starts in the morning, even have some 40s up to the north. So as you plan your day, plenty of sunshine expected throughout the afternoon. The winds are out of the north. That's bringing that drier air throughout the day. Temperatures getting close to 80. Our average high is in the lower 80s this time of the year. We'll probably fall a little bit short of that going into the afternoon. Northwest winds in La Crosse up to around 8 to 10 miles per hour. So very comfortable Sunday for us. Get out and enjoy it because you know, it will start to heat up, it looks like, going into the upcoming week. Temperatures today in the upper 70s, getting close to 80 this afternoon, so we're running pretty close to our average for this time of the year. We will start to see these temperatures rise a little bit above average going throughout the week, but nothing drastic expected for the upcoming week as we start the new month of August. We'll talk more about those temperatures and see if we have any rain chances coming our way in the next 15 minutes.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Continuing coverage now in May, workers at True Stage went on strike for 2 weeks. Yesterday, they marched around the Capitol, continuing their attempt to gain a new contract from their employer. They say they're fighting for job security, fair compensation, diversity and inclusion, as well as access to quality and affordable health care. Union members and supporters met at the intersection of Dayton Street and State Street to start their demonstration, then proceeded to march to the Capitol, where a rally was held to raise awareness of their fight.
Whether it is walking the picket line, attending a rally like this, talking about this with your family, friends, local businesses, make sure that your voice is heard.
True Stage representatives continue to push back on the union's claims, saying they've been trying to negotiate in good faith. It's been exactly 486 days since True Stage workers had a contract in place. Union organizers said another strike could occur if negotiations continue to go poorly. On today's For the Record, Naomi Coles sits down with the union's chief steward. You can find the whole interview on channel3000.com. Beginning tomorrow, a section of Atwood Avenue will be closed for about a month, according to the city of Madison. The section between Fair Oaks Avenue and Sugar Avenue will be undergoing the final stage of the Atwood Avenue reconstruction project. The month-long process will include installing a new water main, as well as sanitary and storm sewers. Several businesses and recreation spots along the impacted area are expecting some headache, but are looking forward to the redone road.
It's a busy road with a lot around it. We're in Olbrich Park. There's the Olbrich Beer Garden on the other side, the gardens on this side. We have Garber Feed Mill close by, so there's a lot going on here and a lot of users, both drivers, pedestrians, bikers. So I think we're really excited for the finished product.
According to the city engineers, traffic traveling toward downtown can avoid the closure area by taking Walter Street to Milwaukee Street to Fair Oaks Avenue, then back to Atwood Avenue. Traffic traveling away from downtown should continue to use the existing detour, which directs traffic to Fair Oaks Avenue to Milwaukee Street, then on to Cottage Grove Road. Ukrainian drones reportedly attacked Moscow early this morning, but there were no casualties, according to a local news agency. The facades of 2 office buildings in Moscow City District were damaged. One eyewitness told Reuters that she had seen fire and smoke at the scene following an explosion. 2 drones were involved in the alleged attack and were subsequently shot down in the west of Moscow district. The war between Ukraine and Russia has gone on now for 17 months. The Biden administration has announced a new weapons package for Taiwan valued at up to $345 million. This marks the first time the U.S. has transferred equipment to Taiwan under what's known as a Presidential Drawdown Authority. that allows the U.S. to pull the weapons directly from the Defense Department inventories. However, it is unclear what kind of weapons and equipment that will be in this package. In a statement released on Saturday, Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense thanked the U.S. for its, quote, firm security commitment to Taiwan. Back here in Madison, after a 10-month deployment, Saturday was a long-awaited return for 260 Wisconsin Army National Guard soldiers who returned home. Photojournalist Corey Ferris brings us the sights and sounds from the Dane County Regional Airport.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, time to introduce our guests of honor, the returning soldiers of the 157th Maneuver Enhancement Brigade under the leadership of Colonel Eric Leckel and Command Sergeant Major Wire. 157th, welcome home to the Badger State.
I gotta say, I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while, so I'm really happy to be back.
This is my third deployment coming back, and it does not get easier at all. I think this one was maybe even one of the harder ones.
The 157th provided and enhanced force protection throughout the Horn of Africa. Each and every one of these actions assisted our partners to continuously take the fight to Al-Shabaab and other violent extremist organizations. This all culminated with the military-assisted departure of the U.S. Embassy in Sudan. This is a military operation which is seldom ever executed, and Sudan's evacuation was done flawlessly.
When we had the send-off in September, I said that moments like those are bittersweet. You got to go off and serve your country and prove what the soldiers of Wisconsin have to offer in our nation's defense.
People from Wisconsin, we do a great job. That our standard is higher than most people. That we excel at what we do and make sure the mission gets accomplished.
It is such a beautiful day, and it's so beautiful to see all those smiling faces out there.
I've never seen so many smiling faces in one place. There's a certain happiness in the air right now that happy to be here.
Thank you, and welcome home, 157.
Soldiers, dismissed.
Coming in next, we go center stage with a glance at a production of Legally Blonde hitting the stage in Sun Prairie. That's next here on Weekend Mornings.
Update your bath area for accessibility without skimping on style with one call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. In as little as one day, get a new walk-in tub or shower infused with Microban antimicrobial protection. Back with a lifetime warranty. And remember, once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. Now's the time to call during our triple savings sale. Save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments. Senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. And ask about Mad City's Do More discount for extra savings on new Eco Sky windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. Mad City is the company your neighbors trust.
They explained everything to us. They came and, on time when they said they were going to get the job done. So, everything was great.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, Mad City Baths is your trusted source for beautiful American-made baths and showers infused with Microban antimicrobial protection so they're easy to clean. And now during our triple savings sale, save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Subway's now slicing their meats fresh. That's why Subway's preferred by this champ. And his future champ. And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. He's cocky for a 19-year-old.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures. I'm here for for
your annual eye exam.
because I'm having trouble reading. Exactly.
They sort of make me feel
Like I'm the most fabulous thing you've ever seen?
exactly.
I'll take them. You should Angie that.
Angie, what?
Angie that. It means comparing custom quotes from skilled service professionals or booking at an upfront price so you can find the best price for you. Get started today at Angie.com.
Beautiful start to our Sunday morning. We do have plenty of sunshine and temperatures are very comfortable this morning, around 60. And you've even seen some 40s up there in parts of northern Minnesota. That's that northwest flow. That'll keep our humidity down today, but right across southern Wisconsin right now, it's starting off near 60 degrees this morning. So as you plan your day, the north wind will keep that humidity low. Just another beautiful afternoon, kind of like what we had yesterday, just a few cumulus clouds popping up. Temperatures near 80, so a nice afternoon for us as we starting to close out the month of July. And in La Crosse, temperatures near 80 as well with that northwest wind about 10 miles per hour. So we are looking at some beautiful weather going forward, pretty close to where we should be for this time of the year. As we go into the middle part of the week, we will see those temperatures climb a little bit, and we'll see if we get into that humidity later this week. That may lead to some showers and storms. We'll talk more about that coming up in about 15 minutes.
Kelly, thank you. Ellie Woods and her little dog hit the stage in Sun Prairie this month. The Sun Prairie Area Summer High School presents Legally Blonde, the musical version of the hit 2001 movie. We go center stage. Check it out.
Warner may have seen a blonde who is sleeping her way to the top, but all I see is a woman who doesn't have to. I used to pray for the day you'd leave, swore up and down you did not belong. But when I'm wrong, then I say I'm wrong, and I was wrong about you. So in this section, Elle is just really not believing in herself. She has no self-confidence. She is about to go back home to California. She's given up on herself. And her friend Vivian, who went to law school with her, they originally weren't friends, but they grew close throughout their time together. And she's helping her regain her confidence to come back to Harvard to win the case. There's a rule I do not buy. Vivian is Elle's ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend, and she is, I guess what you would say, a stuck-up, like, Harvard student. But how she fits in is, like, in the end, she becomes friends with Elle, and she helps her in her way into being a good lawyer. But I don't need voices in my head today.
Honey, it's us, the girls that Delta knew. We came to see our president be legally blonde.
Then come with me.
So people have seen the movie or other shows. It's very similar to the movie, but again, it just like brings that higher energy with adding the dances and the songs, and just has such a strong, powerful message behind it with Elle too. That's really special seeing high schoolers perform that and having them feel empowered by the meaning behind the show of just really trusting in yourself and believing that you can do anything. It's really special to see them see that and kind of embody that as well.
So my character is Paulette, and in the Legally Blonde remix, she is trying to convince Elle to stay at Harvard and to not give up on her dream, along with Vivian, because during the song, Elle is she's really put down and she's uninspired and just really not believing in herself. And she is in love with this guy named Warner, and he is breaking up with her. She thought he was proposing, but they're over, and she wants to win him back. So she follows him off to Harvard Law School and realizes it's a little bit more work than she would have anticipated.
This show is really fun because it's so high energy and has just such iconic roles that it's so fun for these students to really take on these big characters and bring them to life. And there's a lot of fun scenes where it's just not in a typical musical of you just kind of get to go out there and be almost a little bit goofy in these really fun characters. And just again with that high energy of the dances become more fun and the songs become more fun. So yeah, overall the theme definitely for the summer has been fun.
You can catch Legally Blonde at the Sun Prairie West Performing Arts Center August 3rd and 4th at 7 p.m., as well as August 5th at 2 p.m. You can find tickets at app.arts-people.com. When we come back, Andrew Bancher checks in with Saturday's news and sports, and you're taking a live look outside. Kelly has your full forecast next here on Weekend Mornings.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Strawberries, blueberries, and the cherry on top. Fairlife, with 50% more protein, 50% less sugar, and a creamy taste, turns scrumptious into scrumptious. Fairlife, ultra-filtered milk.
America, come along with our adventure seekers, the Sanchez family, and discover summer with the Ford F-150. See how available features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist make backing up as easy as turning a knob. Watch as Pro Power on board lights up the night. And Ford Blue Cruise makes driving even more fun. Now get a Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Lightning with 3.9% APR financing for 60 months plus 1,000 retail trade assist cash and 500 low APR cash.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. I'm interrupting this commercial to let you all know that you have made My Pillow 2.0 a huge success. And because of your amazing support, we've expanded My Pillow's USA manufacturing and jobs. To make room for this, we're clearing out our Percale bed sheets. And to thank you, I'm giving them to you at closeout prices. King size, only $39 a set. Queens, $35 a set. Full size, $29, and twin size, just $25. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer. Get these MyPillow bed sheets now. Once they're gone for good.
Arby's, 2 for $7 every day. Yee, classic beef and cheddar hard. 2 of those things for just $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
You got me.
Tag, you're it.
Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Beautiful Sunday morning out here on the patio. Lots of sunshine. The winds are fairly light. Low humidity, just making for a beautiful start to our Sunday. Here we are closing out the month of July, and we definitely felt that July heat last week, and also a lot of rain. Over the last 7 days, parts of the Madison area, 1 to 2 inches of rain. You go down toward parts of Greene County, Lafayette County, into Iowa County, upwards of 5 inches of rain. That's where the heaviest rain. You see those darker reds and those oranges. That's where the heaviest rain fell. La Crosse area, about an inch, a little bit heavier amounts just to the north as you get up toward Eau Claire. Now we've got some quiet weather. Beautiful weather expected for this Sunday. Sunny skies expected, seasonable temperatures, low humidity. As we get in the middle part of the week, humidity comes up a little bit, and that may lead to a few showers and thunderstorms rolling through. Right now, the chances look to be fairly slim. So I'm glad we got the rain now, because over the next 3 days, you notice that bullseye right across parts of the Great Lakes, that not expecting a whole lot of rain as we go into the, well, the first day of August. Future track, we are under this northwest flow. That's what's bringing in that drier air coming in from Canada, just a few clouds here and there. But the storm track mainly to our west, that'll be diving across parts of the plains, but that'll be avoiding most of Wisconsin going throughout the week. Jet stream will be lifting to the north. We are under this northwest flow now, but as we go into the middle part of the week, as that heat starts to build across the plains, that'll be moving our way, bringing us warmer temperatures by Wednesday and Thursday. Nothing drastic, nothing like what we had last week, but it will start to warm up as we go into the middle part of the week. Temperatures today, though, starting off nice in the upper 50s and low 60s. We will be warming through the 70s going throughout the afternoon hours, climbing up very close to 80. Just a few clouds passing through as we go into the afternoon. Another comfortable night tonight. Keep those windows open. It's going to be nice and dry. The atmosphere is very dry, so that'll allow those temperatures to drop down closer to 60 overnight tonight. And tomorrow we are expecting more sunshine and comfortable temperatures. So kind of get the drill the next couple days as we close out the month of July. Look great. Lower 80s expected, upper 50s tonight, low 60s tomorrow night. Temperatures do climb up a little bit, and you'll definitely notice in those overnight lows as we warm into the 60s for overnight lows, afternoon highs in the mid to upper 80s, and just slim chances of rain. It looks like by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As we go into La Crosse, a little bit better chance of a rain shower. It looks like by Wednesday into Thursday. Temperatures still on the warm side as we get in the mid 80s by the middle of the week.
Last night, Jonathan Taylor requested a trade from the Indianapolis Colts, but the team says they don't plan to honor that request. The news came following a meeting between the former Badger and the Colts owner, Jim Irsay. The two have been in a public contract dispute as Taylor wanted a contract extension heading into the final year of his rookie deal. Colts owner Irsay was quoted saying, "If I die tonight and Taylor is out of the league, no one is going to miss us." Kind of an odd statement. The league moves on, he says. Taylor joins a large group of NFL running backs, pushing owners for more fair pay. JT reported to Colts training camp on Wednesday, but watched from the sideline with an injury. When high school softball and baseball end, where do the kids play for the rest of the summer? Well, for the last 100 years, boys have played in American Legion baseball. But for softball players, there's really been nowhere to go other than travel ball, until now, that is. Yesterday in DeForest was the first ever Wisconsin American Legion softball tournament, bringing the state's best teams to compete for a state title. It took 3 years to set up, but for the Legion, providing these girls the same opportunity that the boys have had for the last century was worth every second.
It provides a venue for these kids to play, because right now, a lot of the summer ball is played with these elite club teams, which are really, really expensive. As a result, they weren't playing at all.
Girls' sports need to be in the limelight just the same as the boys. So it's we're in the 21st century, so let's all get on board. And I'm glad that we were able to host the first tournament.
When TJ Edwards was a senior at Wisconsin, Jack Sanborn joined the linebacker room as a freshman. Now, 5 years later, the pair have reunited, but this time doing so in a Bears uniform. Having that Madison connection will help down at Soldier Field, but Edwards says he still sees Sanborn as a kid, calling him the young buck, remembering the potential he saw in the freshman, while Jack remembers TJ as the man.
He was kind of the man. He was kind of the guy in college, especially at the linebacker position. So, I mean, you come in as a freshman, you obviously just try to learn as much as possible. He's just a baller, and he's just a football guy.
I still got to call him a kid just because I've known him for so long, but see his progression and how he's, taking his game. I watched damn near every snap that he had last year when he was here just to kind of see how he was doing, and now that it comes full circle.
That's your morning sports fix. Have a sensational Sunday.
Thank you, Andrew. When we come back, a final check of the forecast. Plus, you almost have to see it to believe it. An alligator squeezing her 6-foot scaly body through a fence. That's next. We're back in a moment.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines with unlimited data for just $90 total.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
4 lines for $90 a month, plus 4 free phones. US Cellular, built for us.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new product, My Slippers. What makes my slippers different from those other slippers is my exclusive 4-layer design. I wanted my slippers to have everything you'd ever want in a pair of slippers.
When I first put my slippers on, I was like, wow, they feel great, and most importantly, they have the support that I need in a pair of slippers.
I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know we're having the biggest My Slipper closeout sale ever. Get our all-season My Slippers and sandals at clearance prices. They're made with our patented impact gel that absorbs and releases pressure so you can comfortably wear them all day long. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our all-season My Slippers, originally on sale for $59.98, now only $25, or our sandals for just $19.50. Quantities are extremely limited, so please order now.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you work so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Life in the 608 is all about how you live it, and there's plenty of inspiration.
This is just an idea that I rolled with.
I'm News 3 Now's Josh Spreiter. I'm visiting the people, places, and events that make this area one of a kind.
Who's the evil twin?
Tell me what inspires you, and it might be featured on News 3 Now this morning.
My motto is, be the change you want to see in the world.
In the 608, weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
It doesn't get any better than this.
A Madison pastor keeps preaching after the state shuts his daycare down because he's being investigated for child sexual assault. Naomi Coles is asking, why is he still around children? News 3 Now investigates, Monday at 6.
Madison Mallards Baseball brings you a night of fireworks on the base paths, and after the game is over, don't miss the Mallards' next fireworks night, Friday, August 4th against the Wausau Woodchucks. Get your tickets today. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of Madison Mallards Baseball.
Finally this morning, you almost have to see it to believe it. An alligator squeezing her 6-foot scaly body through a fence. Take a look at this. A couple of weeks ago, Bill Grieger of Cocoa Beach, Florida, walked out and spotted Matilda, the golf course neighborhood alligator, sitting on her nest of eggs. It's a nest she made in his background. So Bill started thinking, how did this alligator get in my backyard and how did he get through my fence? Well, later he saw Matilda coming out of a pond to check her nest. Bill then grabbed his phone and recorded Matilda in her escape artist glory. Bill's grandkids swim in the pool, plus he's got dogs. So sadly, Matilda has to go, and the answer is not clear where she'll go. But what is clear is that you don't mess with mama, especially when it's an alligator. Kelly, have you ever had anything like that in your backyard? I don't think we have alligators up here.
No, that gator needs a little aid, though, right?
Yes.
Get it?
Some aid?
Gatorade, yeah. Yeah, look at that little guy. Kind of cute, but, you know, I wouldn't want to get in those jaws.
No, I wouldn't want to get in the way of that either. Maybe if it was some other kind of animal, I think it'd be fine, but alligators, no. Anyway, let's get one more final check of the forecast for this Sunday morning.
Beautiful weather expected today. We are looking at temperatures that'll be very seasonal as you go into the afternoon hours. Temperatures up close to 80 today. More sunshine expected this afternoon. Also tomorrow, very slim chances of rain this week. It looks like we're kind of stuck in a dry weather pattern. Good thing we got the rain last week. Temperatures today up in the upper 70s, getting close to 80 this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine and another comfortable night tonight with some low 50s in those river valleys. Most locations in the upper 50s to around 60. And as you go through tomorrow, headed into the lower 80s. So more beautiful weather as we close out the month of July. 80 today, 82 in La Crosse. Tomorrow, 85, though, on Tuesday and Wednesday. It does warm up a little bit. A little bit better chance of some showers and storms in parts of southwestern Wisconsin as we go through Wednesday night into Thursday. In Madison, the chances are a little bit slimmer. Looking at generally dry weather and temperatures in the low 80s as we go into the first part of August now. Here we are headed into August and just a slim chance of a shower or thunderstorm Wednesday and Thursday.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Everyone have a fantastic Sunday.